Hey guys, I'm Megan.
And I'm Stephanie, and we are
Barn Besties
with
farm fresh advice
for you. So we are here to impart the knowledge that we have learned over the years of building and running barns so that you guys don't have to have the problems and the misery and the mistakes that we made. Hope you enjoy our videos. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, right?
Right, and we hope to save you time and money on your new adventures.
Absolutely. Hey everybody, we're here. I wanted to show you guys the nets that I use on my round bales. This is what they look like. Honestly, they're very much like what you might see a fisherman use, but on a smaller scale. You order the net size that you need depending on the round bale size that you have. These also work on square bales, the big squares, the 3x3x7s and 8s and 3x4x8s. You just have to order the appropriate size. They do tear. You can, if you run them over with your, bobcat tire, they tear. They're fairly easy to fix. You can order repair, stuff for them. So you can see I've got some repairs in these, but honestly, these things are great. I love them. Keeps the horses from getting their heads down in the bale and causing breathing problems. So the opening is here, as you can see. It's still kind of tight. I don't have it open all the way. It opens a lot farther. They have a nice system. They call this the hoggle. The rope just runs through here. You just tighten this and you tie a series of knots as tight as possible in it to keep the horses out. I will tell you, my horses have started to learn how to untie knots, so I have to get a little creative on my knot untying, but yeah, as you can see, the net, can you please pick that back up? You can see the net goes across the tie, so you open it up by pulling it open, and then you tighten down as tight as possible. And a little harder to do in the wintertime, but not unmanageable. You can do it with one person, two people, super easy, but everybody does theirs a little different. Like you can see here, this is all bunched up, and you can obviously just pull it open to make it bigger. So I think these are a must if you're going to be feeding round bales. I really do. I think for the horse's health. And honestly, if you're not using nets, the wastage, Megan.
Oh, so much waste.
They waste about a quarter to
a third. They pee on it.
They pull it out, they throw it, they stomp on it, they urinate on it, they poop on it. Pretty soon, your hay bale's getting higher and higher, and there's so much wastage. The wastage with these has been actually documented and measured by some college level studies done, and wastage is less than 3% with these, as long as you keep them tied. Yep. Yeah. You just check on them, keep them tied up, and the horses really cannot waste anything.
That alone is worth the investment and the time to do it.
The other thing is when you have access to round bales and unlimited hay, this slows them down, keeps them busy longer. They don't get as full as fast. They don't overeat as quickly because they have to work the hay out through these little holes. Now, whatever size hole you want to order, they do come in different sizes. So this is a slow feeder. They have one net that's got an even smaller set of holes on here, would be called an extreme. And then they've got ones that are bigger, that are about 1.5 inches to almost 2 inches. So, if you've got horses that are easy keepers and you still need to be able to feed round bales, you're going to want to buy something that's a little smaller. I did buy one of the extreme slow feed. I didn't like it. It was too small for me. Drove the horses nuts. This is about the size. This is about a 1 inch by 1 inch. I think this is really nice. It slows them down. And it reduces the boredom. And horses are grazing animals. They need to be eating longer. So instead of them eating quickly and then having to be taken off the feed, they can slowly graze throughout the day. Which in the wintertime here in Wisconsin is important for keeping them warm. But I really like these. You can, depending on how many horses you have, and if you're careful using them, they'll last a couple of years. You are going to obviously have elements, wind and the rain and the snow and the sleet here in Wisconsin. And the horses chewing on them, because eventually the horse's teeth can wear through some of these as well. They can chew holes in them. So, but yep, I recommend you considering these. On the note though, you have to have a round bale feeder that is completely on the ground Can't have any elevation where these nets can get down and underneath if you have shod horses. If your horses don't have shoes on, it's not a problem if they step on these. You might not like it because you're gonna get manure on here, but if you got horses with shoes on, your round bale feeder has to be flush to the ground. So, but that's relatively easy to deal with, so, yeah.
All right.
Plus, having a round bale feeder flush to the ground just keeps these cleaner.
Yep.
They can't kick manure in,
Yep.
anything like that, so, yep. Thanks so much, guys. Let us know if you got questions on the round bale nets. All right, anything else, Miss Megan?
No, not until next
All right,
time.
guys, we'll see you on our next video.
Bye.
Bye, guys.